Hey guys, last week we reviewed the parts of the brain, the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex, and we started talking about how to solve a problem. We reviewed the steps to solving a problem. First, you say the problem, then you think of solutions, then you explore pros and cons, and finally you pick the best one. This week, we're going to use those last three steps, thinking of solutions, exploring pros and cons, and picking the best one with the same problem we used last week. But first, let's do one of our problem-solving puzzles. In this problem solver, there are 9 pigs in one pen. They are all sharing the same space. Can you find a way to give each of the pigs their own space by only drawing 2 squares? Remember the problem from last week? If not, here's a refresher.
You've been on the computer for hours. It's my turn.
I'm not done using it. You can use it later.
Ugh, come on.
I would be done faster if you'd just leave me alone.
No way. It's my turn. You can finish later.
I'm busy later. Besides, you just needed to play video games. I'm working on something important.
The game is important to me.
You were just wasting my time.
You are wasting my time.
Ugh, you are always getting on my nerves.
Well, you are always hogging the computer. I never get a turn.
All right, now that we've had that refresher, let's use the problem-solving steps to solve this problem. Remember, first you have to say the problem without blame.
We are supposed to be sharing this computer.
And we both want to use it now.
After you know what the problem is, you can start thinking of solutions. Remember, when you're thinking about solutions, it's important to try and practice having empathy for the other person. A solution that only benefits one side isn't a very good solution. So it might be helpful to think about what the other person wants or needs in order to come up with some ideas.
Well, you could wait until I'm done.
You could just let me have my turn right now.
I guess neither of those solutions is good for both of us.
Yeah, my solution isn't good for you, and yours isn't good for me.
Well, I could take a break and go get a snack, then finish later. But I really would need to finish later. I have to be done today.
I only need it for 30 minutes, so if I could use it now, you could have it for the rest of the day.
Finally, you move on to exploring the consequences or thinking about the pros and cons of each solution and then picking the best one. You'll probably find that the one you end up going with is the solution that had the most pros for both sides.
All right, what are some of the consequences of those solutions?
Well, I would lose some work time, but I'm also hungry and could use a break. And arguing with you isn't helping.
I do really want to check on my game, but it won't take me very long. And since your project is important, you can have it for the rest of the day.
Okay, that sounds good. You can have it tomorrow for longer too, since I'll be done.
So in the end, their solution, the solution they came up with, helped them both. They may not have each gotten exactly what they wanted, but they got parts of what they wanted, and they were able to share. I know that not all problems are this easy to solve. Usually what makes a problem really challenging to solve is when our emotions get in the way or when we're feeling really upset. So it's important to remember that regardless of the problem, if you can take some time to calm down, even if that means taking an hour or a couple hours or even a day before you try and solve the problem, that could really help. It's also important to the best of your ability, remember to have empathy for the other person. So even just taking a few minutes to think about how they might be feeling or what they might be thinking could help you in having empathy for them and thinking of solutions that'll solve the problem in a way that benefits both sides. Remember the pig pen puzzler from the beginning? Were you able to solve it by drawing only 2 squares? If not, then here's the solution. Start by drawing 1 square in the center, like a diamond, that isolates the 5 pigs in the middle. Now you should have 4 pigs in each corner that already have their own pen. Next, draw a square in the middle around that 1 pig. And there you have it. By drawing 2 squares, you've separated each of the pigs. Now they each have their own pen. I hope that reviewing the steps to solving problems was helpful and that you enjoyed the Pig Pen Puzzler. I'll see you later.